Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. This is where legends are born. Out of the void, like a ghost slipping through the night, comes humanity's last hope, the UES Defiant. Nearly a mile long, this behemoth isn't just a ship, it's a symbol, a testament to what happens when you combine ingenuity, desperation, and good old-fashioned grit. Inside, Captain James Walker stands tall on the bridge, his weathered face reflecting off the reinforced windows that separate him from the infinite expanse of space. "Status report," he says, his voice steady despite the galaxy-sized weight on his shoulders. His crew moves with precision, their hands flying across consoles. Systems operational, shields holding strong, but there's one catch. They've never tested them in real combat. Not yet anyway, because out there, 10,000 Imperial ships, 10,000, and they're headed straight for Earth. The room falls silent as the reality sinks in. 10,000 against one. The odds sound impossible, but let me tell you something about Americans. We don't back down from a fight, no matter how stacked the deck. Walker allows himself a small smile. Why? Because the Empire has grown complacent. They expect every race to play by their rules, follow their formations, and bow to their might. But Walker knows something they don't. Sometimes winning doesn't mean going toe-to-toe. Sometimes it means thinking smarter, faster, and harder than your opponent. "Tell me about their formation," Walker orders, zooming in on the holographic display. Classic Imperial wolf pack. Layers upon layers of warships, all moving in perfect geometric patterns. Predictable, calculated, boring. And boring is exactly why they're going to lose. As the Defiant glides silently through space, its revolutionary stealth systems make it nearly invisible. This isn't some millennia-old tech handed down through generations. It's raw, desperate innovation, born not out of tradition, but necessity. Survival. Walker to the enemy fleet through enhanced viewing screens. Beautiful ships, sure. Golden hulls gleaming under starlight, designed to inspire awe and fear. But Walker sees something else. Arrogance, pride given physical form. "Ready all weapons," he commands. "But hold fire until my mark." This isn't about starting a battle. This is about starting a war, a psychological one. He turns to his communications officer. "Is the package ready?" "Yes, sir." "The package? Oh, it's a doozy." Detailed scans of Imperial ship designs, defense configurations, patrol routes, all wrapped up with a simple message. "We see you. We know you. We can reach you anywhere." When the transmission hits, chaos erupts across the Imperial fleet. Ships break formation, commanders scramble, panic spreads like wildfire. 3 Imperial vessels collide, their perfect symmetry shattered by confusion. Others fire wildly at shadows, jumping at ghosts. "Take us out," Walker orders. Nice and slow. Let them wonder if we're still watching. For weeks, the Defiant haunts the Empire like a ghost, invisible, unpredictable, striking supply convoys, disabling engines, crippling communications, and then vanishing without a trace. Every attack leaves the Imperial commanders questioning themselves, their strategies, their very identity. Back aboard the Defiant, Walker addresses his crew. The Empire thinks power comes from size, numbers, brute force. Today, we're teaching them that real power comes from here. He taps his temple, and here he places a hand over his heart. But then something changes. Enter Commander Reed, the Empire's sharpest mind. Unlike his rigid predecessors, Reed adapts, learns, starts using human tactics against the humans. For the first time, the Defiant faces an adversary who matches their cunning. When Reed broadcasts a surrender offer, Walker smiles grimly. "He's trying to think like a human," he says, "but he's still thinking like an Imperial." With stealth failing and the odds mounting, Walker makes a bold decision. Drop the stealth field. All power to weapons and shields. The Defiant flickers into visibility, revealing itself in all its glory. Instead of hiding, it charges head-on, darting between Imperial cruisers like a wolf among sheep. Each pass cripples another system. Each maneuver forces the Imperials to rethink everything they thought they knew about warfare. In the end, the Defiant proves that the greatest weapon isn't firepower, it's ideas. By exposing the Empire's vulnerabilities, inspiring rebellions across the galaxy, and proving that resistance isn't futile, the crew sparks a revolution far greater than any single battle. As the ship limps home, battered but victorious, Walker reflects on what they've achieved. We didn't just save Earth, he tells his crew. We showed the galaxy that change is possible, that even the mightiest empire can be challenged if you're willing to think differently. Back on Earth, celebrations erupt. People gather in streets and squares, cheering for the ship that changed the stars. But in quiet rooms, leaders discuss the road ahead. The Empire will regroup. There will be challenges. But one thing is certain, the spark of defiance has been lit, and it won't be extinguished anytime soon. This isn't the end, Walker says, gazing at Earth. It's just the beginning.